A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Hali reporting from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Charlotte. Bailey out there with Flagg. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. And for the Spurs, we've got Dalton Connect. He's out there with Scottie Barnes. And it's Sorber in at the 5, down low. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Outside Barnes. Outside Connect. From 12 feet. And too long on the shot. Cunningham looking around. Into the lane. And Cunningham throws it down.
Assertive drive by Cunningham. Just took off and never looked back.
Pass to Sorber. Here's Barnes. Back to Halliburton. Buried from 15 feet out.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Cunningham against Halliburton. Launches a 3. And cut. Cunningham is good for 3. Cunningham's got 5 now.
He gets his man on the ground and stays in rhythm on that shot. So special.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting. All the way over here.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to McGrady. This one for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Halliburton, good.
Silky smooth with the mid-range, Jay. Halliburton practices these types of shots all the time.
A skill Scottie Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Barnes. Yes, it's good.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Cunningham against Halliburton. Now here's Cunningham. Tightly guarded. Pocket 6. Bailey. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Halliburton, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Connect. Bailey's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, yr4.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Barnes, it's good.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Hornets trail by 3. Cunningham passes to Bailey. Offensive rebound. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's McGrady. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a Cub.
Pass to Coleman. The 3 is up. And it's Flagg with a rebound. And for the Hornets, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Cunningham passes to McGrady. And here's Bailey for 3. Charlotte again missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want to force things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
And San Antonio making a change here. Williams is checked in. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Inside, here's Sorber. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Marbury. To win the cold spell. And he lays it up and in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
Here's Marbury, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. A minute 39 left in the first quarter of the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Dunn outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there. Great D that time from Halliburton.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Dunn. Here's Lucas. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Sorber. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Marbury. Williams defending. And the shot goes in. Marbury's gotten his second bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, stringing him loose for the finish.
Allen outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Three-pointer Sharp. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so the San Antonio Spurs In a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Mitchell out there with Sharp. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McGrady in at the three. Small forward. Here's Free. Got it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
To the inside, Coleman. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Mitchell. Here's McGrady. Williams defending. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
The shot by Free, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Hornets. It's a 13-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. It's Sharp with the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, look, Sharp has a lightning-quick first step, which makes him tough to handle on drive.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Ace Bailey. What are they telling you, Allie?
I did speak to the head athletic trainer for the Hornets. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. So right out of the gate this season, they are dealing with a setback, and hopefully they can adjust and still get off to a strong start.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, look, reality hits hard, and I know he's frustrated by this setback. But you have to take things one day at a time and just get yourself right. Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
To the paint. It's stolen. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, B.A. Scottie Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Barnes passes to Allen. San Antonio again missing.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Outside Mitchell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive team in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and beyond the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Over to the left wing. The three. The rebound by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Ware. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Williams up top, defended by Dunn. Here's Coleman. Nails the baby hook. Coleman's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Marbury. Rebound by San Antonio. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Halliburton for 3. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Hornets trail by 6. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The kick out to Williams. San Antonio again can't hit. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Dunn. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs lead by 4. Pass to Halliburton. Over Cunningham. Barnes passes to Halliburton. From behind the arc. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
You've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
And here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Dunn outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Mikan. And that one is hammered home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
To the left side wing. Here's Coleman. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
You can't go wrong with any of these guys. Each one brings something different to his team. They're all valuable.
But you know how it is, Kenny. People want to see one winner. That's sports. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, let's be honest. They haven't taken this game seriously, and the score just reflects it.
Yeah, shooting below 30% from 3.
30?
The joke. Yeah, that's what I said. The joke is definitely on them thus far.
Jeez.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 7. They've got Scottie Barnes. He's wow!
playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. San Antonio leading by 6. Now Barnes. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Hornets trail by 6. Driving inside. McGrady. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Allen, and here's Barnes. Here's the 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Well, that's a part of Sharp's game that he takes very seriously.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Halliburton for 3. Drains the triple. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Sharp passes to McGrady. And he drives in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Mitchell's checked in for Cunningham. Allen can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 5. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 8 points in the quarter.
I guess he got a really good pep talk in the locker room because it's been a total reversal this half.
Halliburton for 3. The 3 is up. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Halliburton to 3. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Pass to Sorber. 3-pointer. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Outside for Mitchell. Now here's Sharp. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Flagg for the tie. He drops it from range. Flagg's got 10.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Pass to connect. Left side Barnes. Back to connect. That one's good. And it's Barnes for the assist. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Marbury. Cuts off the pass. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal out.
Here's Sharp. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Man, even in a league of high risers, Shaden Sharp stands out.
Much to the fans' delight, Stan, Shaden Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Hornets trail by 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaden Sharp. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Allen outside. Pass to Coleman from the arc. The offensive rebound. And here's Connect outside. The shot off that time.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Marbury. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Here's Kuzi. Williams from long range. Connect on the wing. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Sharp passes to Mikan. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharp. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Pass to Kuzi. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Coleman. 26 seconds left in the third. And for the Hornets, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. With a step back. And here's Connect outside. Unable to get that one. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Charlotte on top. They're up by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Cunningham, and it's Mikan in at the 4. Allen can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Here's Coleman. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Khalil Ware.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And it's in there.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Allen. Off target with the 3. Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Cunningham. Buries it down low. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Barnes against Cunningham. Pass to Coleman. Wide open. And that one comes up a bit short. The Hornets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. He takes it in and out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Hali.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Hali, thanks once again. Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Barnes. Pass to Sorber. Charity stripe shot. Tipped. Cunningham outside. Here's Marbury. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's Allen. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Allen against Cunningham. Here's McGrady. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Here's Kuzi. He's watched by Cunningham. To the middle. Pass to Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Sorber, no good. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Hornets. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. To the wing on the left. And it's Marbury missing.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Barnes, no good. Hornets leading by 4. Here's McGrady. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Allen outside. He shoots. Oh, a perfect jumper.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So both teams making some changes here. Hornets leading by 4. It's Sharp on the wing. Allen defending. Here's McGrady. There, the screen. Oh, he pats it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there. Halliburton fires. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton. Always ready to take the big one.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Here's Sharp. 5 to shoot. Cooper Flagg. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Spurs trail by 4. inside. Halliburton against Cunningham. Outside connect. Let's loose for three. The free ball is down.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Cunningham drives to the hoop. Jams it home.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Halliburton against Cunningham. Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. Halliburton fires. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And they get it back.
They grab the long rebound, resetting the shot clock.
Just 5 on the clock. Oh! A gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And San Antonio making a change here. Allen inside. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
He's off from three.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Outside Cunningham, and they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 11 seconds left in the game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
It falls! And so it's Charlotte winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to present our player of the game.
Number 32, Flagg.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Hali, yr4. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Whitmore, Antonio Daniels out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Bruce Ellis, and it's Lanier in at the 5. And for the Hornets, we've got Cunningham. Tracy McGrady is out there with Flagg. Then it's Sharp, and it's Ware in at the center position. On paper, this game looks one-sided. But you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin. And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
On the wing, Whitmore. Oh, good on the triple. Sharp, the pass to McGrady. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Ware. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
We play just over a minute here in the first.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Whitmore with it. McGrady covering. Garland with it. Pass to Lanier. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Game.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's McGrady. The offensive rebound. Here's Sharp. That 3 off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
In the corner, Daniels. Misses the 3.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet. Only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Cunningham kicks to Ware. Here's McGrady. And it's off from three-point range. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Daniels passes to Lanier. It's stolen by McGrady. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Cunningham. And Boston with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Bruce Ellis. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Six to shoot. Here's Lanier. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Cunningham. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Here's the screen with the drive. That one good for 2.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not what you want to leave open.
A timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Hornets lead by 3. Stolen by Garland. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Hornets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Marbury passes to Mikan. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So the Celtics call timeout their first. Garland, the pass to Winnie, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
Takes it in.
Brilliant style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Pass to Bennett. Now Whitmore. McGrady covering. Inside, here's Lanier, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Whitmore defending. Here he goes. Mitchell trying to free himself. Offensive rebound. Mikan passes to Mitchell from downtown. Pettit grabs the board. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Mikan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Charlotte. And the Celtics making a change here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Boston trailing. And the Hornets making a change here. Dunn's checked in.
First team foul. Now entering for your Hornets, number 0, Ryan.
Here's Tyson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Scott. Pass to Asenge. Yep, that one goes. Asenge's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
For 3, Mitchell. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Number 1, Allen Houston.
game here in Charlotte. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court for the Celtics, they've got Mark Williams, and it's Tyson in at shooting guard.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Tyson. No scoring in this one. Scott can't get it to go. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Scott can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Dunn finds Cunningham. Pass to Houston. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from Cunningham. Houston's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just good awareness and vision from Cunningham.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Austin with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Daniels passes to Garland. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And that one, good.
I just love the fire that Garland plays with. Even inside, he is aggressive.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Princeton Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Flagg. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. That's on Mark Williams.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And, GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground. And with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Now, here's Garland. Zealous' shot is good.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Great. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's one in. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here is Daniels following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Daniels dishes to Garland. Driving the lane. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
When a player like
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Whitmore with it. McGrady covered. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Mitchell against Garland. The shot's good. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Whitmore. He takes it in, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here is Daniels. Now Whitmore to the middle. Just 5 to shoot.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Sharp, the pass to Ware.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Sharp. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp. That is his first foul of the game.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing under control.
Here's Lanier. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Buzelis. Got a piece of it. McGrady dishes to Ware. That's good. Great play set up by TMac. Tracy McGrady. Ware's got 6 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding
transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. With the step back. Here's Buzelis. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Marbury. He has yet to score, and the basket is good.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Marbury. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Marbury. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Stolen by Garland. Fast break. Here they come. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Boston, Antonio Davis. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. Both free throws good from Daniels.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Marbury, guarded by Garland. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Marbury from deep three-point land. It's good! He did it!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's a 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
They have played like they wanted, fighting for every missed shot. You love to see that passion, man.
Yeah, you can sense the urgency in their game. We'll see if they can sustain it. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Celtics trail by 6. Shaden Sharp is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Flagg in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And it's blocked. Now, here's Garland. 3-pointer, Daniels. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Cunningham. Here's Sharp. Rebound, Boston. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Lanier. He's defended by Ware. And that one is hammered home. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's McGrady. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
When you've made your first 3 shots in the half, I think it's okay for a deep catch.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Brady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again of how well he dunks the basketball.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Anyway, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Pass to Lanier. Stolen away. To the inside. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by McGrady. Flagg's got his 3rd basket of the night. Now Whitmore. Boston again missing.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. Whitmore defending. It's Cunningham with the drive. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Khalil Ware.
Substitution.
Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Daniel. Back to Garland. Here's Buzelis. And the 3 off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebound has been the one differentiator thus far. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the Celtics with possession here. And here is Garland. He's got 6. And they get it. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Guys, we had to take flight to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level. And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Cunningham with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Sharp. Bull setting the pick for Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Here's Marbury. He has 5. Pass to Mikan. Now here's Lucas. On the wing, Mitchell. Launches it. Buzelis grabs the board. There's 1:59 left in the third. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Charlotte leading by 6. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Marbury, defended by Scott. Daniels with the double team. It's stolen by Buzelis. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Here's Mikan. He's covered by Daniels. Mikan, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Buzelis. Up and in on the layup. Buzelis has got 14 points for the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Daniels with the steal. Lets it go with the 3. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Charlotte leading by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Marbury, a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Hornets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Boston, Darius Garland is out there with Scott. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Asenge in at the small forward.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. From the wing, the Hornets pull it in. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McGrady right side. In the corner, it's Flagg. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Garland for the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Scott. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Cooper Flagg.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. Here's Asenge. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight. McGrady outside. Here's Cunningham. Williams with the block. Outside, Scott. Kicks it out to Garland. A 3-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Cunningham against Garland. Now Ware. Shot clock at 6. No coverage, that's it. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end. Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bennett. And Ware pulls it down. Hornets leading by 3. And here is McGrady. Stolen by Garland. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Cooper Flagg.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Buzelis is checked in for Boston. Pass to Whitmore. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And stolen by Daniels. Garland with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. 2 points. That one goes. McGrady's got 4 this quarter.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Outside Daniel. A miss that time. That would have put him up. McGrady right side. Now Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Got it to go off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Whitmore. McGrady covering. For three. Knocks down the three.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Garland against Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Flagg. Oh, what a play inside.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Whitmore. McGrady covering. First free throw is good, and that brings them within two. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt them. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. He's jealous with the ball. The putback. Great determination, but can't put it back in. Now Flagg. And looking it over. Jacks up a three. He drills the three.
The shot Cunningham continues to home. When he's connecting from deep, this offense really opens up.
The Celtics call time. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Hali yr4.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
All right, Hali, thanks. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. The shot misses.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
McGrady outside. Sharp plays it in off the window. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Hali LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.